Well, how about negative emotion? So what do you do with that? Well, negative emotion can stop you. You might think, well, I'd like to get a better job, but I'm afraid that if I tried something more difficult, I might fail. Then you have your negative emotion opposing you, right? And fair enough, because there are things to be anxious about. But what if you could get your negative emotion behind you, pushing you, instead of stopping you? Sometimes in my clinical practice, I would have clients who hated their job. They're afraid of losing the security they'd already built up. They have their fears, but they come to me and say, oh my God, I'm so miserable. My life is so miserable. And we take that apart. And one of the reasons was because they were laboring under the thumb of a tyrant. And then we talk that through and they say, well, I'm afraid to make a change. And I'd say, well, that's okay. How afraid are you of not making a change? Let's make a little vision of that. You're 35. You hate your job. What's the consequence? You're not motivated. You don't want to get out of bed in the morning. You're starting to get depressed. Now play that out for 10 years. You don't change it. And what happens? Well, it's not like it's going to get better of its own accord. What's going to happen to you? Well, for sure, you're going to be in the same situation.